Nicole can spin the wheel again. There you go, Chris. All righty. Our third contestant here. Round of 16 night on Hunt for the Host. All right, Chris Leslie, your topic is youth sports. Youth sports. Chris, you have 2 minutes.
Good evening, everyone. Taney to the fan, Chris Leslie. The youth sport I'd like to talk about tonight is obviously football. Reason being, we've heard a lot of discussion lately as far as the medical risks and dangers of prolonged exposure to hits as a result of playing football, at least as far as collegiately and in the professional level. But what we're also starting to hear from the medical evidence is that some high school kids are starting to show signs of, I can't say the name of the syndrome because I went to kind of a small school, but they're starting to show signs of wear and tear and some of these brain-related traumas that are a result of prolonged exposure to concussions and blows to the head. Personally, I played high school football all the way through my senior year, and I don't think I incurred any concussions except for maybe once. And so I felt like football was pretty safe, but based on what I'm hearing now, I'm starting to have some serious reservations about whether or not I'm going to allow my son to play football, which he's 4 years old at this point, and he's very athletic, and he loves football because obviously his dad does. And I've kind of come to a point where because of the risk that's involved, it's not something I'm going to really push him towards or really nudge him towards. If he expresses a very just huge desire to play, I'm not going to hold him back, but at the same time, I'm not going to push him in that direction. I think that the tragedies we've seen with a lot of the pro football players, some college football players, and some high school football players makes it something that we should really examine before we let our children play youth football. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you very much, Chris. Nice job, Chris. We'll get some thoughts from our judges. Dusty played himself a lot of youth football as well. Dusty?
I would have liked it if you would have started it with, I don't know if I want to let my kid play football. I don't think I'll let my son play football. He's only 4, but this is why. And just really get it out there and make the topic known, make your stance known, and then back it up after that. I know that with the way that this wheel is, you're still trying to rack your thoughts around. But youth football, man, boom, get right to the point and hit it hard, and then fill in the blanks after that. But other than that, I thought once you kind of got past the jitters, you kind of got into a nice little rhythm.
Thank you.
And Jeff Austin's got a couple of kids in youth sports as well.
Of being self-deprecating when you couldn't think of the name of the syndrome, which is okay, but obviously once you get on the air with a show, you have to know that stuff. You tied it back into a personal experience, and you made it the kind of experience that people can understand at home with their own kids and their own decisions at their own kitchen table, so that's good. I thought you seemed a little bit nervous tonight. I understand why. A little bit choppy, but overall I thought you did a good job with the topic.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, let's hear it from your coach. Guys, finding 2 minutes a little different when you're not prepared.
Yeah, it is different. Chris, I thought you did a good job, and I would disagree with Dusty for this reason. And Dusty knows a lot about radio, and there are multiple ways to do this. There's no right or wrong, that's the thing. But I like the way you went about it because you set up the information. Maybe not everybody listening doesn't know what you're talking about. They don't have the information, and you just put out, here's what's going on, here's what the facts are, here's what the sort of the topic is, and you lay that out, and then you gave your opinion. You crescendoed to a point, and I liked that. I thought that was good. I also thought you did I could tell you were really, really, really nervous. But, you know, part of it is just the show must go on, right? You have to mask that, and I thought you did that really well. You were succinct, to the point, and I thought you did a really good job.